Well, hey, good morning, Talking Baseball family. I had a little drive this morning. I wanted to share just a couple thoughts with you to help encourage you today. And this is the message for struggling performance, for people who are struggling to perform this year. I think a lot of times we go through seasons like this, we put in the work, and we still don't have the results we'd like to have. I want to just tell you that, the wonderful thing about baseball is that you have another chance. And if I can help you mentally here, I think it'll help you in days to come. I can remember when I was playing professional baseball, even through college, high school, I was very emotionally led. Some people call it passion. I call it being immature mentally. In other words, I would carry my at-bats or my struggles to my next at-bat, and I would be emotionally led. And one thing I want to encourage you to think about, and parents to encourage your kids, is every at-bat can be special. Just because you're not hitting 700, you can still have a special at bat, but it takes not carrying your previous at bat and your previous experience in the field into your next at bat. A lot of times, if we're led by emotions when we're hitting and we're frustrated, we go up there and we try to hit a 500-foot home run when all we need to do is hit the ball solid. And I think that's something that, if you can share with your kids, that baseball and hitting is like climbing steps. You climb it one step at a time. Very rarely can you go from the first step to the 10th step. You got to take one step at a time. And so I would encourage you, if your kid's struggling and he's frustrated, he's not having the success that he had hoped for, give them the stair analogy. Is that everyone has to climb a stair, the steps, one step at a time, one at bat at a time. If you're going to get to a certain spot, if you're trying to climb some stairs and you're trying to get to the second floor, you can't take a step backwards. So you can't revisit the last step if you want to try to get to the next one. And so, really, really encourage your athletes to look at hitting like steps. If the desired goal is the second floor, in other words, the desired goal is to hit whatever, 400, 300, 500, if the desired goal is to, hit the ball solid, whatever your goal is, treat it as a stair and go one step at a time. There's nothing worse than giving an at-bat away because you're frustrated, because you're discouraged, and you just go up there and you swing at bad pitches. Give them the analogy of the stairs. I think that will connect with a lot of kids. I know I've been sharing that here lately, and they really get that. So, baseball, it's an amazing sport. It teaches you a lot about life. You're not always going to be successful. You go through seasons of struggle. You go through highs and lows, and how you deal with that, is how you is really about maturity. I was in my 20s when I was playing ball, and I was not very mentally mature, and I lost a lot of at bats because I was very emotionally driven. I'd go up there and I would really press. Say if I wasn't getting to play as much, I would go and try to hit 600-foot shot, and all I really need to do is take that at bat and square the ball up. So it's important at a young age for these kids to understand that hitting baseball is like a step, one step at a time to get to the desired goal. Encourage you today, go play, go have fun. Remember, the umpire says play ball, not work ball. So enjoy it.
Continue,
because there's going to be one day that you're going to be asked to step away from the game, or you're not going to be able to play the game anymore. So treat every at bat as special, because it can be. Blessings to you.